Hello, everyone, and thanks for listening. These next 3 episodes are going to be 3 recordings from a mini group reading that I recently did. First one, pretty expansive. Second one, pretty expansive. Third one, pretty expansive. So I invite you to listen to them more than once. You will be pleasantly surprised. I also want to add that spirit voices, my EVPs, were very active on these tracks. I could not delete them off of my single track, unfortunately. So if you have an ear for this sort of thing, you will definitely hear some echoes and some little little things that I could not edit out. Enjoy. Peggy, how are you?
Fabulous. Thank you.
It's very good to see you. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Okay, Peggy, I'm going to ask you to state your first name and the phrase, "It's a beautiful day."
Peggy, it's a beautiful day.
Thank you. The first thing I'm sensing for you is they're showing me you have been on a different, not a path, but on a different way of honoring yourself. Now, I know a little bit about Peggy, but not to this extent. So, what they're showing me is an image of you, and you're spreading your arms like this in front of yourself to say, I allow this now to happen. I allow this now to happen, meaning you're more accepting, you're more aware of what's going on in your present, but you're also saying to yourself, I need to figure out and explain it also. I just don't want to question it anymore. I want to explain it. Would that make a little bit of sense, Peggy? Yes, no, or maybe?
Yes, it does.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful. I see beautiful image of yourself, meaning arms spread wide. I'm open. I'm ready. Show me I'm ready. Your father in the world of spirit. Yes, Peggy?
Yes, he is.
He's up there going, applauding you, saying, I knew it. I knew she could do it way before she knew she could do it. And I don't feel he needs to like push you, but he's definitely saying, like through Donna to you, will you please congratulate her for me? And I'm like, you can do that too. I know Peggy can hear. But he's like, I don't think she understands how much she can hear. Do you understand that, Peggy?
Yes, I do.
So your dad's is like, that's why he said, Donna, can you tell her congratulations? I said to him, so you speak to her often? And he said, I nudge her often. I nudge her often, meaning push you a little bit beyond, then a little bit more beyond. I see you nodding your head. Does that make sense, Peggy?
Yes, it makes perfect sense. Yes.
So you feel him, but not necessarily hear.
Sometimes I hear, but I do also feel him. Yes.
Wonderful. He says he wants to be heard more. He's very pushy now. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. He's saying pushy to a point of like, I'm not going to make her trip. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not going to push you so that it's too much for you. Got it?
Right. Yes.
But he says, even small steps are huge steps. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Because it's movement, and even a small step is a movement. You understand?
Yes.
Mother Mary is also here. Has she presented herself before, Peggy, in a reading?
In meditation, she has.
She's on my left side, feminine side, in her full feminine essence. In her full feminine essence. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
Meaning, Mother Mary, I want to love myself. I want to love you. I want to show you how much love is available to you. This is what she's saying. Do you hear her right now? Meaning, you hear what she's saying to you right now.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
She tells me, love, love. She says to Donna, Donna, why do we always have to explain love to you humans? Why do we have to explain what love means? Why do people put parameters on love? Why do they love some but not love all? Why do we, in this realm of love, which we all reside in, do we have to keep reminding you about the word love? That was like a big finger wagging from Mother Mary. I don't typically hear her. I only brought her through maybe 5 times. She's with me as a guide too, but I also don't speak with her often. But that was powerful from her. That was like if she could wag her finger, she would be. Like she's getting frustrated. And she's saying, not frustrated, Donna. It's just always such a lesson and a reminder for all of you to not just have love for yourself and not judge yourself, even when you judge yourself, to say, I love that I just noticed I judged myself. I love that I noticed, ooh, that might not have been the right thing to say. I love that I'm realizing I didn't love that. You see how we can turn everything around to allow us to feel love.
yes, yes.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Very beautiful. And I understand it.
I can sense the frustration in her as she's speaking the words through me. And then I can also sense this beautiful turnaround of how when I speak from her, when those words come out of me, they resonate and vibrate through my entire being. You understand?
Yes,
Now she's saying there's that new paradigm, Donna, that when you speak words, they are coming from your entire being, not just from your mouth, your head, or your heart, from your entire being. And that's why words are instrumental when speaking. Words are instrumental when speaking. And there's that part of Donna that just said, well, isn't that the whole idea of speaking, to use words? And she said, yes, the words you use are instrumental in speaking. So, a reminder for all of us here listening that the words we use come from a vibration of our entire being. And when we speak, it goes out to the vibration of the entire being of the other person, of the other event, no matter who that person is. Do we understand that, everybody?
yes.
And it's challenging. We're all here to remember love. And maybe some of us just haven't remembered that yet. But if we do, then how do we express it to help the others who haven't yet? Everybody, deep breath in and out. Peggy, a big message from Mother Mary, not just for you, but for everybody listening. And your dad, such a supporter of you. And it's 111 right now here. So, goosebumps, everybody. Do you have questions? You can let it sink in a bit. Do you have questions about the things that were just said, either your dad or Mother Mary?
Well, I knew someone was here today, this morning. Couldn't figure out who it was, but they were here and they were making themselves known. No, I know my father is a big supporter. I know he's there because I can recognize that he's there. So I don't think I have any questions.
And how did it feel during that channel message from Mother Mary? How was your body vibrate? How did it react? Remember, not just the mind, but how did the body react?
I got the chills, which says spirits here, but I it made me feel good, but also now I have to figure out what she said and use it. I have to work with it.
Exactly. All of us, I think, do.
Yeah.
It's such a reminder because we forget. Like we just saying with Teresa's reading, well, we think just one moment in time helps to advance us when it's every moment is our awakening, is our opportunity to love. And that's why we're here. That's the message of this lifetime love. To remember everything is love.
Yes.
Peggy, do you have an aunt in the world of spirit that would be pretty vocal, that would be right in my face, that would be, oh, I have so much to say to Peggy? Yes?
Yes, I do.
She says, I don't want you to stop. What makes you think you could stop your growth? Nothing stops you. Nothing. She said, in in the expansion of all of us, she says, meaning the expansion of everything around us, not just this world, but everything around us. In the expansion of everything around us, there is so much for you. There's so much to that you can draw from, meaning, not just your physical world. You can draw from all these other dimensions around you. And she's telling you, use it more, not just up there, down there, to the left, to the right, but everything, inner, outer. She wants you to use it all. Just don't narrow your focus. You can still keep a wide focus as you move forward. Does that make sense, Peggy?
Yes. Yes, if I think about where she's coming from.
There's a lot that comes from these mini readings. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's why it's so important to listen after. Again, very vocal, very like right in my face. Like she wants to be me. She wants to sit right here in front of me so that I'm blocked out. And I said, but I'm the one channeling you. So you need to let me experience this for everybody. She's joking, but yet she's also serious. Like she's joking, like, oh, I want to be the only one in the room, but yet she's a little bit about her is also, I want to be the only one in the room. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, exactly.
So she carried that over into her next existence, did she?
I'm sure she did. She was a force.
There you go. What was her first name, Peggy?
Muriel.
Any questions, Peggy, about what we talked about so far?
I'm trying to understand where she was coming from now. Take from everywhere for growth. Is that what she was meaning?
So that's a good question. Growth would mean spiritual growth. Growth would mean personal growth. Growth would mean physical growth. Anything that you would consider, how do I walk forward? So let me also tell you, because when you first said that, I'm like, okay, let me tell her where they're going to be. Your dad is right side behind you. Mother Mary is left side, like right at your side, like right beside you. And then your aunt, if she could be right in your face, that's where she would be.
Okay. Okay.
You could literally run into her when she's with you.
Okay. Okay.
I like to say virtually, that's where they would present themselves. Like, I know my guides, where exactly they position themselves in my head. It's one more confirmation that it's them. And I don't get confused. Well, is that John or is that Abe? I know exactly who it is. Then you start working, and Teresa, this is good for you also. When you work with your spirit guides, you're going to acknowledge what it feels like. You're going to acknowledge how their voice or their vibration comes to you, whether it's a goosebumps, whether it's, one side of your head or the other side, whether it's something in your outer world. But those are the questions that you sit with in quiet meditation or silence with them. Ask those questions and allow them to show you. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, Peggy, let me just run through these three people in my head, see if I got everything. Mother Mary says one final thing. She says, I hold you all as if you are babies. I hold you all as if you are babies. And then in my head, I'm like, wow, that's a big group to hold. Also, how beautiful, because I myself felt myself as a baby in that moment and just cuddled and nurtured by her.
Yeah,
I've never felt that before. I'm going to go back to that a little bit more in my life. That feels really good. Everybody else feels good?
beautiful.
Thank you, Peggy, so much for joining.
Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it.